A new tool from the University of Nebraska is helping producers better understand the environmental impact of agriculture and ways to reduce it when possible. Associate Professor of Ag Economics Elliott Dennis joins us now with the very latest. Elliott, good to have you with us. Tell us a little bit about the Sustainability Index and exactly what it aims to do.
Yeah, thank you. The agriculture industry has been facing a lot of sustainability issues, at least claims from the outside industry. And so the University of Nebraska-Lincoln has been developing a tool, a sustainability index, to really quantify and measure the sustainability practices that are currently out there. Our currently index focuses on beef, but we'll be expanding to different commodities next year. So for beef, we're looking to quantify things like carbon intensity of beef production and feedstuff used in beef production, nitrogen, water use, soil characteristics, among several other characteristics.
So are producers already participating in this process? If so, how are they?
Yeah, so producers and consumers are participating in this process. Currently, we're working with producers and processors here in Nebraska to quantify and measure those characteristics that I mentioned above. And really, by so doing, we're trying to create a benchmark where producers can get paid for practices that they're currently doing, as well as find ways to improve upon their sustainability scores. So things might improve, such as participating in a USDA conservation program, selling carbon credits, or producing a sustainable product differentiated along the supply chain, ultimately with the potential to improve profitability for producers and processors if consumers and retailers are willing to pay those premiums.
Right, and we do know that our farmers and ranchers are already working very hard in so many of these sustainability areas. Talk about the end benefit for the consumer.
Yeah, consumers for a long time, we've known that they've been willing to pay premiums for things like different production practices. I think the growth in the organic industry, we've seen the growth in the cage-free eggs. We've also seen growth in things like antibiotic-free for beef or non-hormone beef. And so producers are already participating in these value-added programs. Also important to note that in the non-ag industry, industries are starting to be compensated. If you've bought an airline ticket recently, you've noticed that you can pay to offset some of those carbon credits or emissions along the supply chain. So retailers are looking to also retain and recruit new consumers to participate in their brand. And so we believe that this sustainability index is going to provide that value along the supply chain where producers can get paid and consumers can receive the products that they're wanting to purchase.
Yeah, sounds like a great tool. That's Elliott Dennis with the University of Nebraska. Thank you so much for joining us today.